Alright guys, I'm deeply uncomfortable doing stuff like this, but this is the new Mahindra Thar Roxx 5-door, and I'm in the middle of a complete circus. So there's people everywhere, and they all seem to have something to say about the car. And that's Amit. Hey Amit, here are my first impressions. I think these alloy wheels look pretty awesome if you ask me. And these are MRF Wanderer 80 tires, 255 60 R19. I'll let you in on a little secret. This is a 5-door. So you have doors in the front and you have a door in the back. So unlike the previous 3-door Thar, vastly more practical and easy to get in and out of. Interesting choice of placement for the rear door handle. Not really feeling this triangular quarter glass at the back. I mean, they're trying to make it look like the top will come off and it'll look like a soft top, but I don't think the top will come off. In fact, I think this is a metal top. This is definitely plastic, but this is metal, so that's not going anywhere. So for those of you who didn't buy the 3-door Thar because of the ABS top, you now have a metal top, so way more secure. Get the back door open. Interesting kind of plastic finish over here for the rear door release. And the glass opens. I think it's important to remember the order in which this closes. You'd first want to close the glass and then shut the back door, not do it the other way around, or you'll make a big mess. 60/40 split seats. If anybody in Force Motors is watching, something for you to learn here. Had the Gurkha 5-door middle row seat been split and had features like this where it could recline, would have been a way better choice than what Force Motors did. Anyway, we're here to talk about the Thar. So this here is the rear speaker, Harman Kardon. And if they're going to put their badge on something, I'm assuming it's going to sound good. I'm just going to shut the rear door. And that's that. The seats look fantastic. I mean, they seem like really well designed, really well contoured. You get two headrests in the back, and you get a headrest for the middle seat as well, not adjustable, but that's fine. And you have an armrest with two cup holders, because beverages are important in a car like this on a long drive. Useful grab rails, so elderly people will find it quite easy getting in and out. It is a significant step up from the ground, so these will come in handy for clambering into the car. I like the exposed hinges. That's a pretty cool look. And you have the usual Mahindra Thar plaque. So another cool party trick is the rear door opens 90 degrees, making ingress and egress much easier in the 5-door Thar. I really like the look and the finish of these doors. Soft touch material here, some kind of Rexin, I'm sure it's not leather, some kind of Rexin finish, hard plastic, glossy plastic over here with the window switch, Harman Kardon speakers, not the biggest bottle holder space over here. Maybe you'll get a 500 or 750 ml bottle in here. Thar logo on the floor mats. Button operated glove box. Really small. That is a back pocket of your jeans, kind of small. Nice manual transfer case shifter. And this is the 6-speed automatic transmission. 2 cup holders provided over here. The key is over here. I can't take the car and steal it and run. Parking brakes over here. Auto hold. We have a decent armrest between the driver and the passenger seat with a little space over there. Thar badging on the seat. Thar badging on the seat. Very nice contoured seats. Perforated leather seats should be quite comfortable even in hot conditions. Are they ventilated? I don't see any. Oh, they are. Here you go. The seats are ventilated. At least the front seats are ventilated over here. So that is pretty cool. Let me try and get that in focus. Yeah. You have front ventilated seats and a whole bunch of buttons, which I will get into when we do the test tomorrow. Ventilated seat for the driver side. Looks like a climate control unit. You have automatic climate control. Nice Harman Kardon speaker. Quite an odd place to have a speaker in a car, but there it is. And are these auto dimming IRVMs? I guess so. You have your sunroof controls, and you have the lamps, uh, probably the shade for the sunroof, something else, something else, something else. We'll find out tomorrow. Ooh, and this is just like my Jetta. So the mirror is, it has a switch to turn on the light automatically when you open it. That is cool. And the driver side also has a mirror, automatically illuminating switch over there. With the seats in a sensible position for me in the front row. Can I get into the back row? Let's find out. And yeah, I can get into the middle row. There's decent space. If you're a little bit more considerate with the front seat and you move it a little bit more forward, I think you'll have way more legroom over here. Hi. And the rear seat recline lever is here. That makes it tumble down. And you can also use the same lever to recline the rear seat. Make sure you get the seat belt out of the way. But there's no lever here where you can hold it and recline it with one hand. So you need to use two hands, and I'm holding the camera right now, so I can't work this lever and push the seat back. And here's another shot of the scooped out rear seats. And the bottle holder pocket or whatever in the back seat is even more small. You are not going to get any bottle in there. That's not a very useful storage space. You can get a phone in there, but you can't drink your phone. And here is the steering wheel. That's the driver's seat. And the pedals, since it's an automatic, it's a 2-pedal setup. And you do have these kind of metal finish pedals with rubber grips on them. Quite interesting. And there is a nice dead pedal. And the seats are electrically operated in this variant. I'm guessing this is one of the top end variants because it also has the ventilated seats. The bottom end variants will have manually operated seats. So I am in the driver's seat now with my left foot on the dead pedal. This is the brake pedal and this is the throttle. The throttle comes up from the roof and not from the floor. And in the dashboard, hidden under the lineup of switches, you do have a USB Type-C and a USB Type-A. And somewhere below that, you will also have wireless charging. These armrests are pretty cool. So the one here for the driver, so both of them kind of lift up together. So there's nothing much you can do. You can't lift one side up alone, but one side slides forward, the other side doesn't. So the driver's side armrest does slide forward, independent of the one for the passenger. So that's me in the driver's seat of the new Thar Roxx. So does it rock? How hard does it rock? You decide. So there is a small problem for me or taller drivers with the seat in my driving position. This handle and the switch assembly here, which is part of this kind of armrest, it is very intrusive in the cabin. It cuts in a lot into the legroom over here. So your entire thigh is pressed up against it when you're trying to operate the throttle. So small ergonomic issues which may or may not mean something to you. There's a whole bunch of switches here just to the right side of the steering wheel. The fuel lid release, traction control, some lamp, I think hill hold assist, something four-wheel drive, parking lights, then hill descent control, and auto start stop, and your headlight level adjuster.